So, hello everyone. I hope you can see me and also hear me very well. Excited to be here. I would like to say a big thank you to Mihai and also to Availgo team for inviting us to be part of this amazing event. It's true that we would have wanted to be close to each other, so maybe in the same conference room and also to connect together during the breaks. But it is what it is, so we need to play with the cards we have in hand. So I'm really happy that Availgo, together with the partners, found a way to connect each other online and created the opportunity to share news, to learn from each other, to spend an amazing day together. So I'm really excited to be here, as I said, and to be speaking about a very dear subject to me and also to Microsoft family as well. It's about skilling and it's about the growth of ourselves. And my personal belief that learning should be a lifelong journey, a lifelong process, because it is an essential element to do more, to achieve more, to create more value for the stakeholders you are interacting with. Together with Daniel today, we will be touch basing how we are seeing skilling from Microsoft perspective and how together with our partners, with you, we can drive innovation and growth in the Romanian market. So our presentations will be very complementary. So allow me to start with Microsoft mission. I know you have heard it a couple of times, but it's very hard to be speaking about impact and about great ambitions without really reflecting back and mirroring towards you our mission, which is empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And actually, what does it mean? It has different facets because it's really a very broad and ambitious mission. But among those, it means ensuring everyone has the skills, the knowledge, and the opportunity to succeed in a digital economy. And allow me to bring here our president, Brad Smith, with a quote from him, which I found very relevant in these times, but also I think very relevant for IT industry itself. He says that when your technology changes the world, then we bear the responsibility to help address the world that you have helped create and accept a greater responsibility for the future. So it means that we together, working in IT industry, we have the responsibility to really create an ethical world, to apply ethical principles, and also to make sure that the people around us have the skills and understanding in order to make the most of the technology we are creating. So, as we all know, COVID-19 has dramatically increased the need for this work, the work for growing the skills. And we realized quite fast and abruptly in some cases that we must do more and do fast. I hope you are all well. Touching COVID-19, the first reflection which comes to my mind is really is the care part. And I hope you are well, that you are going through this period in good health, yourself and your dear ones. And I hope that in the last 7 months, you had the opportunity beyond the anxiety and all the disruption we had to face. You had also the opportunity to have some rewarding experiences while you are helping others, while you are creating something innovative, while you are supporting organizations to go through this phase. We all know that for a couple of weeks or months, depending on the industry, we were in that, if you want, crisis mode, really coping with business continuity and making sure that our people, our colleagues, our family are safe. So after that, we kind of moved towards recovery phase with more shy or even more bold steps, depending on the individual context or organizational context. But honestly, this I believe this COVID crisis is affecting us structurally and culturally. And like from any challenge in life, we have the opportunity to go out of it stronger and smarter and more united, or less of those. I prefer the first option, and I believe that many of you prefer the same. Allow me to thank you for being Microsoft fans, I hope, or if not fans, close to this term if you want, because we together, we have in front of us the opportunity to contribute or even maybe to solve big problems which are in front of us. We are having in front of us a global economic crisis, which is subsequent to this pandemic crisis. Then we have the problem related to how the different economy will look like and how we will manage actually to organize ourselves in order to be productive in a low-touch economy, in a new kind of economy. And then we have in front of us the opportunity to really upskill ourselves and to do this at a scale level, because only in this way we can make the most of the technology. So with this, if you want, challenges in mind, a couple of months back, our company established a goal which is really, really ambitious and in the same time is very altruistic for the humankind. Together with LinkedIn and GitHub, we are aiming to help 25 million job seekers worldwide to gain new skills for a more digital economy. And when we defined that goal and we worked at this and we shared internally, we were really excited to see how our mission is also reflected in this initiative around the world. And definitely, in order to do so, we cannot do it alone. And this is very clear. We need our partners. We need to work with stakeholders from the private sector, from the public sector. We need really to work with different NGOs across the country, across the globe, in order to really, scale these initiatives and help people to learn, to find their learning path, which is very suitable to find jobs, to upgrade the career path they were having. And finally, to overcome the impact of the economic crisis I was speaking about before. What is really amazing part of these initiatives, we put in front of the people different learning paths on demand for different kind of roles, from business roles to IT roles, in order to really present and allow a very comprehensive set of skills to be upgraded and to be grown. We are also continuing to, let's say, to nurture the growing of deeper technical skills on Microsoft Learn for different roles, for different functions. If you want, the materials are more interactive. They are customized step-by-step, bite-sized tutorials or modules. We do provide a guiding learning by product, by skill level, by job type that is really easy to navigate. And we hope by doing this, we will also helping ourselves as a community in Romania, but also in the region, to enhance the digital transformation at scale. I would also like to invite you to practice technical skills on GitHub Learning Lab. Daniel will be speaking about this more, because it's really a tremendous amount of useful content you can find there, and a way to really grow your capabilities. Moving from global view and global programs to Romania, I would like to present to you what is the updated vision for a competitive Romania from our standpoint, Microsoft Romania team. Is close to what we have built in the last 2 years, with a couple of tweaks which are reflecting the needs of the current society. Definitely, together with you, our partners, we would like to lead the digital transformation motion in Romania. And in order to do so, we are relying on 3 pillars. One is to empower human capital, empower citizens in order to have access to public services, to digital public services. We are working with the government and different stakeholders connected to it in order to digitize government processes, to use AI and to infuse different flows, and to make, if you want, more productive and more safe the interaction with public services. And in order to do so, we are also investing in driving digital skills at scale, because, as I was mentioning before, it's not important only to have the access to technology. You need to have the knowledge to use it and to make the most benefits of it. The second pillar, we called it accelerate and transform, and it's linked to economy competitiveness. It's linked to private sector mainly. And what we would like to do is to really continue to support the digital transformation in key industries, driving productivity improvement, driving efficiencies, driving more effectiveness. And I think this pillar and this particular goal is very actual in the current moments when, in the recovery phase, many companies in Romania are looking at optimizing their cost structure, are looking at driving more efficiencies in order to optimize their cash flows. So more than ever, I believe these companies are really in the need of identifying the the competitive edge to help them go through this period. Then we have a national skill strategy in place. Daniel will be touch basing on this one as well later on, in order to support the implementation of digital transformation at scale. And lastly, the third pillar goes towards innovation hub. I believe we have a tremendous potential in Romania, having such a big number of IT professionals, having such beautiful minds, the right level of energy, of ambition in our country, if you want to put together and to leverage innovation for growth of the economy. We would like to see more and more startups becoming scale-ups and becoming successful, not only in Romania, but at scale. We would like to see more and more R&D initiatives in the country, which are, if you want, putting ourselves on the forefront of the innovation in the region and globally. I think from the traditional economy perspective, in the last years, we have suffered a bit because not so many businesses were able to develop and to grow outside of our borders. With technology at hand, with our beautiful minds, we can actually overcome this, if you want, shortage and this gap we are having. And I believe we have already a couple of examples in Romania which are really inspirational. But I believe it's not enough. We need more and more companies to bring to the world a very competitive value proposition, a unique potential to leverage in the market. And as for enablers, in order to really nurture the three pillars of this vision, we believe we have as positive enablers investments coming from EU funds and from local funds as well. You all probably heard about the digital transformation investments, which will come in the country in the new exercise. You probably have heard about different programs which are already started or they are about to start. Definitely the amount which is, let's say, promoted is 2 billion euro for a couple of years to come, which is a huge amount to really benefit and to contribute to the growth of the society. Then definitely we need to do it in a safe way. So cybersecurity and resilience are very important to be able to really enable this digital transformation at scale. We need to work together to influence policy and regulation in order to nurture a cloud-first economy, a data-driven government. And definitely we need to be mindful and also to take advantage of our geopolitical situation. With this in mind, I would like just as a reminder to mention here that in order to drive digital transformation in Romania at scale, we want to capitalize on the learnings we have had in the last couple of years with the thousands of implementations of digital transformation projects we have made in the country and across the globe. Our learning is that it's very important to work with our customers in order to be able to support with our know-how, with our services, with our skills, with our technologies, to nurture their vision and strategy, to enhance their culture in an environment in which, hybrid work, telework, remote working is posing different challenges and different opportunities as well, to help them to maximize the unique potential of the value proposition of a product or of a service they are offering in the market, and definitely to be side by side with them in order to drive bigger capabilities, to grow the capabilities of their organization. In the end, I think it's about human beings. It's not only about technology. Technology is just an enabler for all of us to really connect, to really drive innovation, to really drive efficiencies at scale. And it's about really finding a way to communicate very clearly, finding a way to make partnerships, to drive different pilot programs in order to prove the value of technology driving economic competitiveness and growth at scale for companies, for individuals, and for society at large. With this, I would like to thank you again for what you are doing for our customers, with our partners, for the society as well, for being with us today. I hope you will enjoy all the content today, and I invite now Daniel, my colleague, to continue to walk you through our vision and very practical details around skilling for growth and innovation in Romania. Thank you very much.